Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with Jeff Grant, SBR contributor, and today we're going to be looking at that game between the Giants and the Cubbies. But first off, how you doing this morning, Jeff?
I'm doing great, Dax, and I'm doing much better than the Cubs' tarp removal and put-on process that they displayed at Wrigley Field last night.
Yeah, well, definitely. Last night's 2-0 rain-shortened loss in the Windy City. You could obviously tell that the Giants were a bit unhappy about that. But what exactly happened there, Jeff?
I'll tell you, it's not easy to pull that tarp. I'm not going to put full blame on the Cubs. I worked in minor league baseball for the Cardinals and Marlins a few years ago, and it's not the easiest thing to do. But what happened is they did not get the tarp on in time. The rain, when it gets on that tarp, if you don't pull it quick enough, it just becomes too heavy to put on the entire field. And then they compounded the problem by when they removed the tarp, they dumped a bunch of the water where the second baseman and shortstop would be, and they had a couple-hour delay to try to get that area playable, and it just wasn't possible. And the Giants are obviously upset as they're in the wild card and NL West playoff race.
No doubt, my man. But interestingly enough, the Cubbies have been able to pull off their first winning streak of 3 or more games since the first week of July. Now, do you expect the young roster here to continue their winning ways for tonight's game, Dan?
I think they're going to have some up and downs over the next 6 weeks of baseball. I think they'll be enthused. They have a lot of call-ups. They're known as one of the more talented minor league systems in all of baseball, and a lot of those players are starting to reach the major league level. And they'll be enthused because the rest of their games are against teams that have a chance of reaching the playoffs, so they're not going to be playing middle of the rung or lower-tier teams. They're going to be playing teams that will motivate the clubhouse. I'm expecting the Cubs to continue playing strong baseball.
All right, man. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, man, but I think I may have found an interesting stat that handicappers could take advantage of. And it's that the Cubs starting pitcher, Edwin Jackson, has a 7.92 first inning ERA. Now, am I onto something here or not?
I think you can look at the direction of playing the Giants in the first 5 innings in this game because due to the fact that they're really upset after last night's result of having a rain-shortened game, that game just went 4.5 innings last night, so their bullpen is ready. That bullpen is third best in all of baseball since the All-Star break, and Jackson, that first inning ERA plays a lot into the fact that he has the most losses in Major League Baseball since 2012, so the Cubs are really up against it here.
All right, my man. So taking all that into account, I'm guessing that you're probably going to be leaning on the Giants, right?
I'm going to go with the Giants. I'm going to go in the first 5 innings. I think they'll jump on Jackson in that opening frame, which will allow Jake Peavy to settle in, especially since he just earned his first victory since coming to San Francisco from Boston. So expect the Giants to be in the lead going into the 6th inning.
All right, my man. Thank you very much again for your valuable insights, and can't wait to talk to you again tomorrow, Jeff.
Thank you.
SportsbookReview.com, this is Dax Floyd.